Hello everybody and welcome back to Bring Your Own Popcorn and welcome to the Christmas Blu-Ray Haul 2024. So yeah, ever since I started the channel, each time it's my birthday or it's Christmas, I come on the channel and I show off pretty much anything movie, TV or music related that I got. That normally consists of Blu-rays, DVDs, TV box sets and vinyls. And I come on and I just show them off to you guys and let you know what I think of them. So this will be the fourth year that I have done a Christmas Blu-ray haul, which is just mind-blowing to me that I've been doing this channel for 4 years now. It's just insane. I don't know where time has gone. But I think I'm going to get started with the vinyls. So without further ado, let's start going through them. And the first vinyl we have here is one that I've been wanting to get in my vinyl collection for a while now. I absolutely love this album. I love this singer. And this is probably... It might be my favourite album by her. It's either this or Red, and you probably know who the singer is now. It is Taylor Swift with Folklore. I absolutely adore this album. I think it is fantastic. Some fantastic songwriting on this album. You've got The Last Great American Dynasty, which is a beautiful song. Illicit Affairs, beautiful song. But Betty is probably, quite possibly is my favourite Taylor Swift song. I just think she's amazing. And yeah, the production that goes into her actual records, I think, are great. The photography on the art is on the cover art is always just beautiful, I thought. But there's the front, there's the back with all the tracks there, and then the inside opens up and you have some beautiful images in there as well. And then we'll take a look at one of the records because they normally are a nice colour. They're not just standard black. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got a lovely, what's that, kind of beige on that one? Yeah, so really happy to own this album in the collection now, and I can't wait to listen to it on vinyl. Coming in next, we have an album by one of my favourite bands of all time, and this is probably their most famous album, and I can't believe I didn't own it in the collection already. And that is Bon Jovi's Slippery When Wet. I absolutely adore this album, and it has my favourite Bon Jovi song in it, You Give Love a Bad Name, which is, I just think, is a fantastic song. And there's the iconic cover of Slippery When Wet. There is the back right there. And we'll take a little look at the record, but I'm assuming that it is just standard black. Yeah, just a standard black record. Can't get it back in now. I'll get it back in a second. But yeah, I'm so happy to own this album in the collection now, and I can't wait to listen to it on vinyl. The next vinyls that I got were from my wonderful girlfriend Amy. If you can't tell, she knows me really well. If you didn't know, The Karate Kid is my favourite movie of all time. Cobra Kai is one of my favourite TV shows of all time. And so she got me the Karate Kid soundtrack. Look at the artwork on that. That is a thing of absolute beauty. Look at that right there. There's the back. Open it up. Look at that. It's so cool. And let's have a look at one of the vinyls. Ready? A nice clear vinyl. Look at that. Beautiful. But she didn't just get me that. She also got me this beautiful piece. I'm so happy to own this in the collection. And that is the Cobra Kai vinyl collection. Look at the front. Strike hard, strike first, strike hard, no mercy. There's the Cobra Kai logo on the back. And each one of these vinyls is just... I'm dropping things. It's just absolutely beautiful. Look at the artwork on these. That is so... I'm actually over the moon with these. Look at that. It's just beautiful artwork. Look at them. And each vinyl comes in its own colour as well. So let's have a little look at this one. Look at that. Kind of bloody red. Yeah, absolutely over the moon with them. And also comes with a nice little thing about the two writers of the Cobra Kai soundtrack. So yeah, absolutely over the moon with all them. Thank you, Amy, so much for getting me them. They're just fantastic. Coming in next, we have one of the greatest movie soundtracks to a musical of all time, in my opinion. I absolutely adore this movie, and I love the music, and I cannot wait to give this a listen on vinyl. And that is the soundtrack to Tick, Tick, Boom, starring Mr. Andrew Garfield. the music in this by Jonathan Larson is just absolutely unreal. It is fantastic. So there's the front right there. There's the back with all the tracks. If I were to give a favourite, I'd probably say Therapy. Absolutely love Therapy. I think it's a fantastic song. I think it's actually quite genius. How it really just, I don't know, encapsulates the feeling of an argument in a relationship better than any other song I've ever seen. And I love Why. Why is a beautiful song as well. But there we go. There's the front. Let's open it up and see the inside. There it is. And then, I don't know if I think they will just be standard black records, but we can take a look. Let's have a little look here. Yeah, just standard black records, but there's nothing wrong with that as long as the music's good. So yeah, really, really excited to listen to this one in vinyl, if I can get this back in. Records always annoy me with getting them back in because it's such a tight fit. There we go. But yeah, really, really excited to check this one out in vinyl. I think it'll sound just incredible. So yeah, that is Tick Tick Boom. Next up, we have another one of my favourite albums of all time, and from one of my favourite bands of all time. I think this album is just maybe one of the most iconic openings to an album ever, in my opinion. And that is AC/DC's Back in Black. You can't actually see the title. That's how obscure it is. There it is, right there. You can kind of see it. Back in Black. This album is just fantastic, and of course Hell's Bells is the intro song, and it is just fantastic. But let me just show you the vinyl, because I had a little look at this. Wait to see how cool this is. Look at that. That is a beautiful vinyl. Kind of that black and white. I absolutely love it. So yeah, really, really excited to listen to this one on vinyl, and yeah, so happy to own it. And the final album I got for my Christmas this year is If I Can Dream by Elvis Presley with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. This is the first Elvis album that I own on vinyl, and I'm pretty surprised by that because I absolutely adore Elvis. I think he's fantastic, and I can't wait to give this a listen. There's the front. There's the back, and again, I'm assuming it's just standard black, but we'll have a little look. Yeah, just standard black vinyl. Yeah, out of maybe all of them, this is the one I'm looking forward to listening to the most. I think Elvis will just sound fantastic pressed on record, so yeah, really excited to give this one a listen. Okay, so now it's time to start going through all the DVDs, Blu-rays and 4Ks that I got for my Christmas. I have absolutely been spoiled this year. I got given way too much. But yeah, I'm over the moon with everything that I've got. So we'll start by going through the DVDs. And the first DVD I have to show you is quite an interesting one. I'd never heard of this TV show before. My mum found it on Amazon when she was looking to buy me some stuff. And she knows how much I love David Tennant. And she'd never heard of this either, so she thought it'd be good. And maybe we could watch it together. And that is Taking Over the Asylum, starring a very young David Tennant, look at him, and Ken Stott. Yeah, I don't really know much about this, other than the fact that David Tennant's in it. And it was one of David Tennant's first ever acting roles on TV. So, there's the front. There's the back. Pop it open, and it's got 2 discs inside. So yeah, don't really know anything about this. I've heard it's fantastic. I've looked it up on IMDb, and it's got something crazy like an 8.8 or something like that on IMDb. So yeah, really excited to watch this, and yeah, that's Taking Over the Asylum. Next up, we have a TV box set to one of my favourite sitcoms of all time. I'm not normally an American sitcom fan. British sitcoms all the way for me, I think they're far better. This is one of the rare American sitcoms that I really loved. I fell in love with this show. I think it got a little bit samey towards the end, but I think it stayed fairly consistently good for a majority of its runtime. And that is the complete collection of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So there's the front right there. There's the back. Yeah, I really did love this show. I watched almost all of it just before lockdown happened. And then watched, I think it was Series 7 during lockdown, and then Series 8 I watched a bit later. But yeah, absolutely adored this show. Look how many discs you get in here. There's so many discs. Oh, look at all that. And honestly, I've been wanting to give this a rewatch for a while, because I can't actually remember much about it. My friend Sophie watches this like every day. She's obsessed with this. And sometimes she'll throw on an episode and I'm like, I have no recollection of this episode whatsoever, because it says on the back there's 153 episodes of the show. And I watched them all in a very, very short period of time. So, yeah, definitely want to give this a rewatch, and I'm so happy to own it in the collection. Next up, we have another TV show box set. This is a TV show that I'm still working my way through. I'm on the very, very last series of it. And me and my podcast co-host Fergus, I better just say actually, not been a popcorn podcast in a while. They are coming back, I can promise you. We've just been really busy with uni and stuff. But we've been going through this TV show and reviewing every single episode. So I really need to finish it up so we can do the last episode of that. And that is Inside Number 9. Yeah, I think it's a fantastic show. It definitely has its weak episodes, but when it's good, it's flipping fantastic. So there's the front, the back, and you have a disc per season, I think, in here. Yes, you do. And there's all your discs. All similar artwork, which I actually quite like. All just a unique colour, which I think is an interesting way of doing it. I love that red in the last disc there. But yeah, I'm on series 9 of this, so the very last series, and I can't wait to get to the end of it so we can continue our popcorn podcast reviews of each episode. So yeah, that is Inside Number 9. Coming in next, we have another TV show. This is maybe the most surprising TV show of the year for me. When I watched this, I was expecting it to be really, really bad and was really blown away with how good it was. And that is season 1 of Ted. Yeah, this show was great. I absolutely love this show. The last episode got me in the feels and I started crying. And that is not something I would have expected from a Ted TV show. But I can't wait for season 2 of this if it keeps up being as good as this season was. There's the front. There's the back. Pop it open. 2 discs inside. I honestly want to give this a rewatch because I had such a fun time watching this. There was one episode that I wasn't a big fan of, and it was the one that was kind of trying to do a political commentary, and it didn't work very well in my opinion. But a majority of this show I thought was brilliant. So yeah, really happy to own this in the collection, and looking forward to giving it a little rewatch. Next up, we have another series of a TV show. I have seen series 1 and 2 of this. I never managed to check out series 3, so I'm happy to own series 3 in the collection now, and that is Staged. I absolutely adored series 1 and 2 of Staged. I thought it was a genius concept for a TV show, and probably one of the best things to come out of the lockdown. The dynamic that these two have, David Tennant and Michael Sheen, is just fantastic. But I didn't know there was a series 3 until fairly recently, and then I was like, I need to watch that. I couldn't find anywhere to watch it, and then I found the DVD and asked for it for my Christmas. But there's the front, there's the back, just the 1 disc inside. But yeah, I might actually do a little rewatch of series 1 and 2, and then finish it off with series 3. Any excuse to watch series 1 and 2 again. But yeah, really excited to get into series 3, which I believe is the last series. And yeah, just really excited to watch it and happy to own it in the collection. Okay, so moving on to the Blu-rays now. The first thing I have is another addition to my Doctor Who seasons. You can see them just peeking out right about here. I collect the classic Doctor Who seasons, and I don't collect them in the big expensive sets. I collect them in these much more affordable sets, which I actually prefer, in my opinion. I think they look just as good, and they're skinnier as well, so you can fit more on a shelf. But that's just collector's talk. And that is season 22 of Classic Who. There's the front with Mr. Colin Baker there, who's not one of my favourite doctors, I have to say. But I don't mind him. I've came around to him a little bit more. I used to think he was absolutely terrible. Came around to him a little bit more. There's inside, and you've got that on the back, which I don't actually know what that is. It's not the TARDIS. No idea what that is. And then you've got some beautiful disc artwork inside. Check that out. Just some lovely disc artwork on the inside. But yeah, I really need to start going through my classic Who sets because I keep buying them and then not watching them. So I really need to start going through these. But I'm excited to when I get to them because I have seen a few episodes of Classic Who and I think I do think they have a nice charm to them. So yeah, looking forward to eventually watching this. And then following that up, we have another season of classic Doctor Who, this time with Mr. Tom Baker, and that is season 17. I really love that artwork on the front. I think that's really nice. There's the back. And then you've got the inside right here. There's the TARDIS and a kind of orb thing. Don't really know what that is. Pop it open and again you've got some beautiful disc artwork on the inside. Out of all the classic Who episodes I've seen, I've probably seen the most from Tom Baker, most familiar with him. And yeah, really excited to get into season 17 and check out some more Tom Baker because I don't actually think I've not seen any of these episodes on the back of this. So yeah, excited to check this one out. Coming in next, we have a 4K movie box set. I've been wanting to watch these films for forever, so I'm so happy to own them in 4K now, because surprisingly enough, I've only ever seen the first installment in this franchise. I've not seen any of the others, so yeah, excited to finally own these in 4K and crack through them, and that is the Pirates of the Caribbean 5-film 4K collection. This is a beautiful set in my opinion. It's really nice. Really love it. And the discs are just in these lovely little cases. I've not actually seen this before. They're in these lovely little cases. So there's Curse of the Black Pearl. There's the back with the logo. Open it up. And yeah, you've got your discs in there with some nice artwork behind it, which I just love. I love when you can tell some care has went into creating a box set, which is nice, because even this is nice hard kind of cardboard, which is nice. They're not going to get damaged anytime soon. Up next, so that's the only one I've seen. I've only ever seen Curse of the Black Pearl. Did like it, didn't love it. So I hope I enjoy the rest of them a bit more in the franchise. But there is Dead Man's Chest. Couldn't remember the name of it there. The back and the discs. Then we have At World's End. And there's the discs. I do really love these little sets actually. They should make more sets like this where they're in these little, I don't even know what to call these. They're not cases, but they're, I don't know, like foldable cases. There is On Stranger Tides. There's the back and inside. I've heard good things about the first four. I've not heard good things about this one, Salazar's Revenge. I've heard this one's pretty bad. There's the back and the discs. So yeah, really happy to own these on 4K because I want the best viewing experience possible for these films. And yeah, I can't wait to crack through them. I'll definitely do this in the new year. I might do, if I can be bothered, I might do a YouTube video on these, watching them in 24 hours, because I think I'd be able to do that. But yeah, really excited to crack through these. Next up, we have another TV show. This is a TV show I've been wanting to check out for ages. It's an animated TV show. I've heard nothing but great things about it. That is Batman, the Complete Animated Collection. I've just been wanting to check this out for ages now. So there's the front. There's the back. You've got two cases on the inside. Here is case 1 with all your discs. They're just standard blue discs on the inside. And here is case number 2, which is a lot bigger. And there is your discs in there as well. So yeah, have heard nothing but great things. Some people hail this as one of the greatest animated TV shows of all time. And I love Batman. I absolutely adore Batman. So yeah, really excited to finally own this and to watch it. Next up, we have another one of my favourite TV shows. I absolutely adore this show. I think it is fantastic. Series 4 of it is my personal favourite. And I really love the concept of this show. And that is Blackadder, starring Mr. Rowan Atkinson. This show is fantastic. Everything you hear about this show, just believe, because it's got a reputation for a reason. There's the front. There's the back. And it comes in this really, really nice kind of fold out storage for the disc. This all folds out. Look at all these discs. Oh, I can't even hold it. Look at all them. Fantastic. And yeah, as I said, Series 4 is my personal favourite series. The one where they're in the trenches during World War One. I just think that is a beautiful season of television. But if you didn't know, the concept of this show is it's meant to be the same family over different decades of history. I can't remember what each season, what decades in each season. But yeah, it's a great concept for a show, and yeah, really love it. So that is Blackadder. Next up, we have another TV show box set that I've never seen this TV show. I've always been wanting to watch this TV show, so happy to finally own it. And that is Dexter and Dexter New Blood on Blu-ray, the complete collection. I've been wanting to watch this show for forever. The only thing that's putting me off is I have heard the ending isn't great, and then they brought it back with Dexter New Blood, and I heard the ending of that was even worse. So I'm not looking forward to the ending, but the concept of a serial killer that only kills serial killers is a really cool concept in my opinion. So yeah, really excited to check this out. So there's the front, the spine there, and there's the back, and it comes in this huge case with all the discs inside, which I'll try to go through, but it's very difficult to hold. There we go. There's all the discs. They are stacked on top of each other, which I'm normally not a big fan of, but honestly, how else would you do a set like this and keep it nice and compact? So yeah, really, really excited to start going through this show. I'm definitely going to try and go through it throughout 2025. But yeah, really happy to own this. And there's another spin-off series. This is Dexter, I can't remember what it's called, Dexter Origins or something like that, which I will hopefully be able to watch once I'm done this. Okay, so coming in next, we have a 101 Films release of Jeepers Creepers. Yeah, I've never seen this film, have heard it's really, really good though, and I quite like these 101 Films release. They always release quite an interesting artwork on their releases. So there's the front, there's the back. I don't really know much about this, but I have heard it's a really good horror film, and there are the discs inside. And I love my horror films. This could be one that I check out October this year. So yeah, really excited to check this one out when I do. Coming in next, we have a comedy film that I've been wanting to check out for a while. It's directed by Todd Phillips. It's one of Todd Phillips' first movies, starring Will Ferrell and Vince Vaughn, and that is Old School. I have heard this movie is pretty funny. It comes in that kind of 90s, early 2000s raunchy comedy phase of Hollywood. But I have heard it is one of the better ones. There's the front. There's the back. Pop it open. It's just a standard kind of disc on the inside. But yeah, really excited to check this one out. As I've heard, it is a really funny movie. So yeah, that is Old School. Coming in next, we have a film that I have been wanting to watch for the longest time. This has definitely went to the top of my to-watch list. And that is Edwood, directed by Tim Burton, starring Johnny Depp, about Edward Wood, the acclaimed, not acclaimed, that's not the right word, acclaimed film director for all the wrong reasons. He is widely regarded as one of the worst film directors of all time. And yeah, this is the story of his life, pretty much, directed by Tim Burton. There's the front, there's the back, pop it open, and there is the inside. Just a standard blue disc on that one. But yeah, really, really excited to check this one out. Have heard nothing but great things, especially as people who are interested in the film industry. I think they really, really love this movie. So yeah, really excited to watch this one. Next up we have Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. So I own all the Planet of the Apes movies. I've yet to go through them. I think this year's going to be the year that I start going through the Planet of the Apes movies, because I've been wanting to watch them for the longest time. And this is the most recent installment, which I did hear good things about. So the fact that they're still making good movies in this franchise is another reason for me to start going through them. But there's the front. There's the back. Take the slip cover off. It is the same artwork underneath. And oh, you do have some disc artwork on it, which is nice. Always love to see it. But yeah, that is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I can't remember what number in the franchise this. It'll be up to like number 11 or 12 now, I would say. But yeah, really excited to get into it when I have seen all the other ones. Next up we have an addition to my Martin Scorsese collection. I'm trying to work through all Martin Scorsese's films. I'm definitely going to do a lot more this year because I absolutely adore him. I think he's a fantastic filmmaker. And this one is high up on my to-watch list because I've heard nothing but great things about this movie. And that is Silence, yes, starring Liam Neeson, who's in Liam Neeson, Andrew Garfield, and Adam Driver. Yeah, this film is meant to be fantastic. I don't really know much about it, but I'm just really excited to check it out and finally see what it's about. So yeah, that is Silence. Next up, we have a film that I've been wanting to watch for a while. I have heard nothing but good things, and I've been wanting to start going through this franchise for a while. There's a beautiful Criterion set out there of the original installments into this franchise, and that is Shin Godzilla. I'm hoping to get my hands on that Criterion collection because it looks absolutely beautiful. But there is Shin Godzilla. There's the front. Have heard this is one of the better Godzilla movies. I also really want to check out -1? Godzilla -1? That one looks fantastic as well. There's the inside right there. Love the inside of this one. Some beautiful disc artwork. And you've got the English version and the original Japanese version, which will probably, the original Japanese one will probably be the one I'll watch. But yeah, I've heard this film is fantastic, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to checking out all the Godzilla movies because I've heard a lot of them are some of the best monster films in all of Hollywood. So yeah, really excited to check this one out. Next up, we have a sequel to a movie, to a film in the collection that I haven't seen yet. But I do know once I watch both of them, I'll probably enjoy both of them because I love this era of spoof films, and that is Hot Shots Part 2. Yeah, I've heard this film is really funny. I've heard both films are really funny. And as I said, I love this kind of era, like this airplane, Naked Gun era of spoof films, and this definitely fell into this by the Zucker Abrams team who done those movies. So there's the front. There's the back. Pop it open, just a blue disc on the inside. But yeah, looking forward to watching both of the Hot Shots movies because I think I'll really enjoy them. Next up, we have an Arrow video release of a movie that I've been wanting to check out for the longest time. I've heard nothing but great things about it, and that is Battle Royale. This movie is meant to be where the Hunger Games drew a lot of inspiration from, and this is just meant to be a really violent Hunger Games, pretty much. And I'm pretty sure, is it Japanese? It is. It's a Japanese movie, and yeah, it's meant to be one of the best foreign films ever made. There's the front. There's the back. Pop it open. You've got two discs. You've got the original theatrical version on one disc, and the special edition director's cut on another disc. So yeah, really excited to check out Battle Royale. I've heard the sequel is not as good, so I probably won't check that one out. But yeah, really excited to check out the original. Next up, we have a Criterion collection of Risky Business. Now, I absolutely love Risky Business. I actually think it is maybe up there as one of my favourite comedies of all time. Tom Cruise is fantastic in it, and Rebecca De Mornay, if I can pronounce her name right, is also brilliant in it. And this is a 4K Criterion release of it, which is just beautiful. And there's the front. There's the back. Pop it open. You've got your two discs on the inside, which are really nice as well, I think. And then you've got a nice little poster, which I won't bother opening up to show you guys. But yeah, really, is there disc artwork? There's disc artwork. Hold on, let's have a little look at the discs. Not disc artwork, background artwork. There you go. There's the background artwork on it. But yeah, really excited to check out Risky Business again on 4K, because I've not actually seen it in a fair few years, but I remember it being one of my favourite comedies of all time. Just remember absolutely adoring this movie. So that is Risky Business. Next up, we have the newest installment in a franchise that I have been working my way through. I have seen the first 2 installments of this franchise. Have to be honest, didn't love them. And that is Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. So I have seen Mad Max 1 and 2. Didn't love them, I have to say. I don't really know how they're classics, if I'm being 100% honest with you. They're a bit... I was expecting a bit more from them, if I'm being honest. But I have heard Furiosa and Mad Max Fury Road are fantastic. So there's the front. There's the back. Pop it open and you've just got a blue disc on the inside there. But yeah, really excited to get into this one, and very excited also to get to Mad Max Fury Road, because I have heard that those ones are brilliant. Next up, we have another installment into my Batman collection, and that is Batman Mask of the Phantasm on 4K. This is the movie spin-off of the animated TV show, and I've heard a lot of people say that this is their favourite Batman movie, so I have to give this one a go at some point. There's the front, beautiful artwork right there. There's the back. And you have your 4K disc on the inside, right there. So yeah, I've heard nothing but great things about this movie. I'm pretty sure Mark Hamill voices the Joker in it. So yeah, really excited to check this one out. Next up, we have another TV show box set. This is one of my friend Fergus's favourite TV shows, and I've been wanting to check it out for the longest time, because I think I'll really enjoy it. And this is generally considered to be one of the greatest TV shows of all time, and that is Succession. Yeah, don't really know much about it. I'm pretty sure it's about a family who basically have to work out who's going to succeed the father when he passes away, or something along those lines in his business. But there's the front, there's the back, and you've got all your discs on the inside. Just standard blue discs on all the discs. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try and check this one out during the year as well, because I've been wanting to watch it for a while, and that is Succession. Coming in next, we have another Criterion release. I've been trying to work my way through Wes Anderson's filmography, and I think this will be the next one that I watch, because I really want to watch this movie. And that is The Royal Tenenbaums. Don't know much about it, other than the fact I'm pretty sure Gene Hackman's in it, and Ben Stiller. Yes, they are. Gene Hackman and Ben Stiller. I don't know much else about it. All I know is those actors are in it. But there's the front. Love the artwork on Wes Anderson's Criterion releases, by the way. They're always beautiful. There's the back. Pop it open. And there's the inside right there. Yeah, these are always just beautiful additions to the collection whenever I have them, because the artwork on them is just... I mean, look at that. Just so unique. Incredibly unique. But yeah, really excited to check this one out. Coming in next is a film that came out this year that I really wanted to see in the cinema, because a lot of people were declaring it as the scariest film of all time. And that's a big statement. Those are big shoes to fill. So I've been wanting to watch it for that reason, and that is Long Legs. Yes, I heard really mixed things about this. I think I just need to watch it and make up my own mind. But there's the front. There's the back. Pop it open, and you've got a nice red disc, which is actually quite nice. I quite like that. It's quite simple, but it's effective, I think. But yeah, really excited to check this one out, because I have heard good things about it, and I've also heard some bad things about it. So I really need to watch it and just make up my own mind. But that is Long Legs. Coming in next is a film that I've been wanting to check out for a really long time. I've been wanting to watch this film since I was a wee kid, if I'm being honest with you. Ever since I saw a trailer to it, I've been wanting to check this out. And that is Arnold Schwarzenegger in Conan the Barbarian. I actually own Conan the Destroyer in the collection, but this is the original, so I've always wanted to watch this one first before I watch the sequel. There's the front. There's the back. Pop it open, and just a standard blue disc on the inside. I've heard this is actually one of the better Arnold Schwarzenegger movies out there, so yeah, really looking forward to checking out Conan the Barbarian. Coming in next is a film that I actually watched yesterday. Yes, I watched this with my mum and dad yesterday. It was family movie night, so we threw this on, and we all thought it was alright. That was kind of our consensus on it. We thought it was okay, and that is Twisters. I missed this one in cinema as well, and I so wish that I saw this in 4DX, because this would have been epic in 4DX. I thought the action sequences in this were some of the best action sequences I've seen in a while. The story could have done with a bit of work, in my opinion, but yeah, I just thought the action sequences in this were out of this world. And I love the original. I wish they tied this one into the original a bit more. It really doesn't serve as a sequel in any way, apart from the fact they're both about tornadoes. But yeah, this is Twisters. There's the front on 4K as well, and it looked pretty good in 4K. And the inside, just a standard black 4K disc. Yeah, I did hear really, really good things about this movie. Some people saying it was way better than the original. I personally wouldn't agree. But I'd give it like a solid 6 out of 10. The action scenes were what saved it. The action scenes were phenomenal, but the story left a bit to be desired. But that is Twisters, and I'm happy to own it in the collection. Coming in next, we have Season 2 to a TV show that I haven't seen yet. I've been working my way through all the movies in this franchise, and this is the spin-off TV show, which I've heard is really, really good. And that is Chucky. Yes, I've watched Child's Play 1 and 2, enjoyed both of them. I'm going to continue working my way through them this year. And then I'm looking forward to getting to the TV show, because I have heard the TV show's really good. I own Season 1 on Blu-ray already, and this is Season 2. And I'm pretty sure it ended at Season 3 just there. But there's the front, there's the back, pop it open, and you've got 2 discs on the inside. Yeah, have heard this show. It's really fun. It is a bit like the Cobra Kai for Chucky fans, some say. So yeah, really excited to check this one out. Coming in next, we have a Blu-ray to a film that I've been wanting to rewatch for the longest time. I've not seen this film in literal years. I remember really, really enjoying it, but I haven't seen it in so long. And that is Rainman, starring Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise. I only remember little bits about this movie. I remember the casino scene, which they kind of make fun of in The Hangover. But all I remember is this film was good, and that's kind of everything I remember about the movie. There's the front, there's the back, and there's the inside, with some nice disc artwork right there. Yeah, really excited to rewatch this one, and I'll definitely be doing that soon. Next up, we have a film that I'll definitely be reviewing on the channel. I've reviewed every other installment in this franchise on the channel already, and I'm so happy to own this one in 4K. I sadly missed this one in cinemas again this year, but I have heard it is really, really great, and that is Alien Romulus. I really love that poster. That's a really cool poster. But I've heard really, really good things about this. Some people saying it's a nice return to form for the Alien franchise, so definitely be checking this one out soon, and we'll be reviewing it on the channel for sure. And there's the front, there's the back, pop it open, and you've got some nice disc artwork. There's the 4K disc, and there is the Blu-ray disc. Yeah, really excited to check this one out, and I will be doing so very, very soon. Coming in next, we have a TV show box set to a TV show that my friends keep begging me to watch. My friend Sophie is obsessed with this show. My girlfriend Amy is obsessed with this show. So I asked for the Blu-ray box set, because it's on Apple TV, and I don't have Apple TV, but I did see they have a Blu-ray box set out, and that is Ted Lasso. Yes, I did watch the first episode of this with my friend Sophie, and I didn't love it, I have to say, but I have heard it gets so much better. So there's the front, there's the back, pop it open here, and it's just standard blue discs again. I'm pretty sure it's 3 seasons long, so I could get through this. I might actually watch it with Amy or Sophie, or both of them maybe. But yeah, have heard it's really funny. Even though I didn't love the first episode, I am open to giving it a go. So that is Ted Lasso. Next we have a Blu-ray containing a trilogy of films. This is a trilogy that I don't really know much about. I've heard the first one's really good. It's a Sam Raimi movie. Don't really know anything about 2 or 3. I know the first one's got Liam Neeson in it, and I know it's a superhero trilogy, and that is Darkman. Yeah, I don't really know much about these movies. I've constantly seen this Blu-ray in HMV and been so tempted each time, but I've just never got it. Yeah, they look like interesting films though. There's the front. There's the back. Kind of dark superhero movies, which I really love. And there's the discs. Right there. Yeah, really excited to check these out. Don't really know anything about them, but that is the Man Trilogy. Next we have Season 1 to a TV show that I was never going to check out. I was a big fan of these games when I was younger, but the TV show never really caught my attention until I heard it was really, really good. I heard really good things about it. And that is Halo Season 1. Yeah, I heard really good things about this TV show, and I didn't think it would be any good, so I never bothered checking it out, but I asked for the Blu-ray seeing as I heard so many good things about it. But there's the front right there. There's the back. Take out the slip cover. And it's just clear discs on this one. So yeah, I've heard really good things about it. Was a big fan of the Halo games when I was younger. Halo 4 was always my favourite. I know that's quite a controversial opinion, but Halo 4 was always my favourite of the games. But yeah, really excited to crack on with this and get it watched. And the last Blu-ray, finally, that I got for my Christmas, I got given far too many, I'm just realising. Santa went a bit overboard this year, I think. But the last Blu-ray I got was another Tim Burton movie that I haven't seen. Been wanting to try and get a bit more into Tim Burton. This is one of his more famous movies out there. And that is Edward Scissorhands, starring Johnny Depp and Winona Ryder. Yeah, I don't really know much about this other than the fact that the guy has scissors for fingers. That's all I really know. I know it's an extremely iconic film. But yeah, I don't really know much about the plot. But there's the front. There's the back. Pop it open and just a blue disc on the inside. So yeah, really excited to watch this because I know how iconic it is and how it's generally considered to be Tim Burton's best movie. So that is Edward Scissorhands. So thank you all for watching. Thank you as well if you got me any of these things. I was absolutely spoiled rotten this year. Just genuinely far too many things. So thank you if you're one of the people that bought me anything. And thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, turn on notifications, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.